the way to my cardiologist at the hospital. To make sure that I don't have another stroke or heart attack. Just wanted to see who was available to tell me and possibly give me some pointers on the live that I did last night. I had lots of fun doing that live, by the way. But I watched it and I took down the too long. Yes, I am, but it's going to be after I get back from the cardiologist. I'm going up to Harlem. So I wanted to give you a heads up. I was going to post that I'll be live from Scientology Harlem at about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that should be a hell of a time if they called the police on me last night. I have every right to be there as the next Tom, Dick, or Harry. But health comes first. Don't want to have another heart attack or stroke. So I'm doing what I need to do. Oh, I was at the Scientology building. It's posted under my videos. You can watch me last night. They called the police on me. Yes, I got the police called on me last night. It was a fun time, but getting the police called on you for being... Scientology called the police and told me that I was outside panhandling. What a bunch of effing liars. They knew I wasn't outside panhandling. I wasn't dressed like a panhandler. I wasn't conducting myself like a panhandler. And the cop just asked me a couple questions and let me go. I had my press credentials around my neck. So yeah, that's what happened last night. But I figured I'm on the New York City Metro North train. Oh, I've worked since I was 14. I worked for Def Jam Records. I was a writer for the Chappelle Show. So you can safely say that I have enough money to last for the rest of my life. Especially if I have another heart attack or stroke. Was a writer for 13 years for Jay Leno's Tonight Show. Plus I'm a psychologist. So I know that they monetize here on YouTube, but I don't qualify for that yet. I decided to take this a full-time occupation, but I have to think of different angles to come at. I seriously need different angles to come at, because getting the police called on you definitely is not a good feeling. But those Scientology liars said that I was outside panhandling, and they knew I was doing nothing of the such. They knew I wasn't outside panhandling. I was just trying to ask some questions. And unlike the Squirrel Squad in Hollywood, I actually went in the Midtown building on West 46th Street last night. And they got real defensive about that. Yes, they got real defensive. So give my video a little peek. I know my camera work is not the best, but after I was questioned by the police, I've never had any real problems with the police, and I certainly don't want to start having the problems that the Hollywood Squirrel Squad has, because they give the cops hell and the cops give them hell. Being a black man, I can say the police have been mighty good to me. They've even saved my life when I had my stroke and my heart attack. If it was not for the police, this stop is 125th Street. Let me see if I can get a shot of the org down the street. Well, that's 125th, but you can't really see much, so I'll let the first day that I go there after I get my doctor's appointments out of the way. And today is my last cardiologist appointment for in the next couple months. He tells me I have to, Dr. Reggie, you need to stop smoking. I said, I know. Tell me about it. But it's such a relaxer for me. It makes no sense being a smoker. Bye-bye, 125th. I'll see you later on this afternoon. Anyone have any questions? But I'd say go watch my video from last night, and you'll see the police come ask me, are you outside in front of, they called it a church. The police officer asked me, he said, well, sorry about that. On the train, constantly moving. A view of the train. In New York City, we call this train the Metro North Line. Sorry about that. I keep getting disconnected. It's just the cell sites. Up in Harlem, everything is pretty shitty, including their cell sites. my birthday yesterday. I've traveled by plane, train, and automobile. At one point, before I got dropped, I had 17 or 70 something people in the chat. Now it's down to 16, but that's 16 that I certainly appreciate. But yeah, just heading out to the dock. The cardiologist. In a little suburban city, just on the borderline of Westchester County and Putnam County. New York City is where I was born and raised, and I love New York City. Anyone have any questions? Like to make any statements or observations? So if you're wondering why I speak so slowly, you'll have to understand once you've had a stroke. Oops, trying to get my ticket. You're welcome. Thank you. Once you've had a heart attack or a stroke, you need to stay on top of going to the doctor. I don't necessarily think that it's a exciting live event. I just felt like talking to someone on the ride upstate. So I thank you for joining me. I had my heart attack and my stroke in 2020. So my recovery was beautiful. They told me that I wouldn't speak again. They told me that I wouldn't walk again. But I proved those doctors wrong. I used my advanced psychology skills to overcome the physical debilities from having a myocardial infarction or a heart attack and my stroke. Hi, Heather. Thank you. That's awfully nice of you. Love back to you, too.
Are they vicious? Hello? And Navy SEAL.
Let me see if I could
A Navy SEAL? Yes. In this game,
even pull up a heart. Yes, I am a soldier. You have to be. Life is short. And to keep this life that we have to fight. No, I didn't want to have a heart attack. I didn't want to have a stroke. But I knew that I was a smoker. I knew that I had a family dynamic of strokes and heart attacks without being a smoker. So I probably would have had my heart attack and my stroke even if I was not a smoker, because I've lost members of my family to both because it's just genetics. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Heather, for being such a lovely person that you are. It's people like you and Aaron that got me to do lives in the first place. And I really want an end to Scientology as a church. I want them to lose their tax-exempt status. I want them, Miskovich, to lose his job. Danny Masterson got what he wanted. And if you watch my live from last night, I was calling him Chris Masterson because I wasn't a fan of his, nor was I a fan of his raping of women. I think he's absolutely disgusting. He's a disgusting man. And 30 years is not long enough, but his preferential treatment that they're showing him in jail is absolutely disgusting. Let me go out and rape that many women and see what kind of... I'd be getting raped in prison so often. I just probably would consider taking my own life. But he gets sent to an old folks prison. A prison, or I could even call it a hospice. But they definitely showed him preferential treatment.